Do this once a month to get more real estate clients. All right, let's get into it. Okay, you're probably thinking, it's right now it's tough. It's hard to get consistent clients. And I would look to you and say, well, what are you doing each month? Right? Obviously, we want to be having that 10 real estate conversations, right? And if you're doing that, you're going to get opportunities. But what are some things that we can help feed that pipeline? What are things we can do every single month to help us? Well, I'm going to tell you that every agent should be hosting a first time buyer seminar every single month. Okay, you can pick a day, whatever day you want. I like a Wednesday or Thursday, but I've seen them successfully on Friday. I've seen them Saturdays, Tuesdays, Monday. I've seen most days you can do it, but pick one so you can be consistent. That way we can market to it. And then these are the reasons why you want to do it. Number one, you're going to become the go-to expert. This is key. When they're seeing you promoting this, advertising this each month, maybe the first time someone sees it, they're not necessarily ready to, think about getting that house. But they're keeping an eye on it, right? It catches their eye. They see that now another 7 to 12 times the different advertising. Like, you know what? I'm going to take a look. We might actually be thinking about it. The more they see it, the more they're going to think that you're the expert at it, and they just keep seeing your name associated with it. Well, after a while, once you've done these over and over again, you become truly an expert at this. So they're going to think of you that way. So most of them are overwhelmed, the first time buyers, and they don't even know where to start, where to begin. So when you host a seminar, you're going to instantly position yourself as the trusted guide instead of just another agent, right? We're always looking to stand out, right? So people that do business with the agents who educate them first. So if we're giving them value, they're retaining it and we're moving up when they're eventually ready to make that move. They're going to use us. Okay, number two, first time buyers turn into long term clients. This is why it's great. So a first time buyer today could be a move up buyer in 5 years, could be a seller later, right? A referral source for friendly and for friends and family, an investor down the road. And this happens so often, right? And this could just be for one seminar can create clients for years. I've seen this happen so many times with people I coach. Person that bought their house from them. Okay, now they want to move somewhere else. They move somewhere else. They sell their house within a year, 6 months sometimes, 2 years. Now they come back. They didn't like where they're going. Now they're going to come back, but they need more space. It is crazy. One-time transaction can turn into multi-transactions very, very easily. So we don't know what that effect will bring, but we want to always have that chance, right? Okay, just like we have that chance, I'm creating this content. Hopefully you will like and subscribe it below. Post if you're going to start, a first time seminar. Get into the free coaching. We'll go over it more. And then if you're ready to just step up and get these rolling, do the paid, reach out to me. I'll help you get this exactly what you need to do. And it gets easier. I've seen people get clients literally from the first one they've done, right? And then the more you do it, I think it's just part of your business. This is what we do, right? So as you add that in, you're always getting chances. And I absolutely love this kind of stuff. Okay. All right. So make sure you do that, like, subscribe below, and get into one of my coaching program, whether it's free or paid when you're ready to take the moves and go quickly. Okay. Next thing, you are building a pipeline before you are ready. Most buyers will wait months before talking to an agent. Seminars will allow you to capture them early, before Zillow or other advertising or agents do. You become their trusted advisor before the competition even knows they exist. So it's a great indicator when you have these in your pipeline. Let's say you do one and you get, we'll even say 10 to attend, right? I've seen really high amounts. Okay, I've seen 50 and 100 as well, or larger. But let's just say we're getting 10 people in. Well, that's 10 people that we're identifying that might potentially be interested, that we're able to follow up, give tips, give value, bring them in the other things that we have, and just help them. Just care about them. Regardless of whether they're ever going to get something or not, we're there to help them, and we're building up that pipeline, right? Before people are really ready to take action. I love it. Okay, it creates endless content for social media. Number four. Oh my goodness. So you can turn these into YouTube videos, content, shorts, Facebook posts, Instagram reels, email content, buyer's guides, testimonials, frequently asked videos. So you're not just hosting an event, you're creating a content machine. And when people see this, right, it's extending, and of course, if we throw a CTA on there, we could get them to sign up for the next one if they like that information, right? Okay, number five, you attract warm leads instead of chasing cold ones. Isn't the warmer and hotter leads so much better? There are some people that are ready to go right away. They see you, you're the first agent they talk to, you educate them, you wow them, and they're like, yeah, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get a house. Okay, we get them pre-qualified and we go forward, right? So people that are attending are already interested in buying. So that means better, right? Conversations, right? We're always trying to have those 10 conversations a day, higher quality leads, less rejection, more appointments. And this is attraction marketing instead of constant prospecting, right? Which sometimes we have to do as well. Okay, number six, lenders love partnering on these. And here's what I would recommend. So a good lender will often, right, help market the events, pay for food or drinks, run ads with you, provide credit, down payment info, and bring their own database. And you get more exposure without covering all the costs yourself. Now, here's the other things you can do. I like to partner with different lenders and maybe even some title companies or people that you think would likely fit. But I like to try them out and kind of rotate because sometimes they're not going to be available. And I like to be able to refer, you know, three options for them, right? So I don't mind rotating on the schedule for them. And then I just keep track, of who's helping what and give them the options and put their names. Maybe I might randomize the order by whoever's hosting and put their name first, but I'll mix it up by whoever's posting, just rotating. So it's great to have a partner on that. And I'm going to tell you what, to see what they bring and how much value they bring to the table is a good way, right? Because when they know they're in competition, they're going to really go all out to deliver the most value and help the people, right? Okay, number seven, most agents won't do it. They're not going to do what I'm doing. They're not going to be on YouTube, right? We already know it's less than 1%. Well, I'm going to say the same thing. It's probably going to be less than 1%, at least that I see, are even going to host these. They're going to start to get negative. Oh, it doesn't work. Never going to do it. I don't know how to do it, right? Okay, look, I'm going to help you. It's really not that hard because we go step by step. Your first one will probably not be as good as once you've done this, 10 times, 20 times, 30 times, right? But the average agent, they're not going to stay consistent. They're not going to market it properly. They're not going to follow up. And if you do this for a year, you're going to separate yourself from 90% of the agents. I completely agree. Okay, so get in the paid coaching and I'll help you set it up. It's really not that hard. Okay, it gives you a repeatable lead system. I love stuff like this, right? I love like a YouTube or this particular one. It doesn't really matter. I just like things that are always working in our favor in building. So instead of hoping for leads, you're creating a predictable process, right? You go to ads or social media posts, you're putting a seminar that's going to create appointments, create buyers, give you closings, right? All this is giving you increased chances and opportunities, and this is how your business will scale. And keep in mind, people will invite other people, right? Because sometimes you don't want to go alone. They're like, hey, do you want to go to this thing with me? I'm like, sure. Now all of a sudden you have more opportunities just because maybe they didn't want to go by themselves, right? Or they thought, oh, someone else is thinking about it. You just never know how it's going to do it. Okay, so great seminar topics. So here's some good ones. Write this down, take your notes. How to buy your first home in whatever year it is, 2026, right? When it's 2027, do that. The biggest mistakes first time buyers make. Oh man, these are such great CTAs to add to it too. How to buy with little money down. Credit tips to qualify faster. The step-by-step home buying process. Okay, these are great ones. Here's some quick YouTube titles that you can make as well. With um, why every buyer needs to attend, right, a seminar. So you can do something like that. You can make all sorts of these. I'll give you the rest of them in my coaching stuff, so for you can get it. So basically, you don't want to keep chasing leads, right? You want to be educating future buyers before they're ready. These are honestly a gold mine for your business. So if you're doing this once a month, you're going to get chances, and over time, your ROI is going to get better because you're going to get better. And I'll help you improve it. It's really not that hard. And here's a little cool thing. If you go into my paid, I'm going to be rolling out different ones you can do like this. I've got a bunch of these so that you can literally be doing these and adding which ones that you think are the most effective to your seminar or webinar series, man, and then it becomes like clockwork. It's easier and easier and easier. So hope this helps. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, get me on the next one, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Okay? Take care. Thanks, guys.